I had to do a quick video on this, people. You're going to love this. So, this is just some of the headlines that come up of the recent developments where the Proud Boys are destroying any chance of Donald Trump becoming president, being able to run and win the presidency. So, one of the things that Donald Trump had recently done is he would catch any and all Proud Boys from coming to his rallies and have them removed because they've been exposing him and their voices had not been heard. So they actually have learned to play by Donald Trump's own rules. And if you don't know the story behind this, Donald Trump set those men up to be arrested and charged with sedition and trying to overthrow the country, duly election. Uh, he set them up to be arrested for that. Understand that. Just like Donald Trump set all Christians up to be seen as crazy religious extremists. That was all a conspiracy by Donald Trump to set Christians up to seem as if we are all crazy religious extremists. So Donald Trump was asked by the Proud Boys for a pardon after January 6th. They specifically had their representatives go to him and ask him for a pardon. And he refused to do that. Now, funny enough, he's running his campaign claiming, trying to trick people to believe, is saying that if they would simply re-elect him, he will pardon the Proud Boys. So the Proud Boys know this is a lie. So they have actually named him. He has been subpoenaed at their trial, and he has been named by the Proud Boys. Let me point that out. They are naming him as a co-conspirator, which will not only ruin his chances for election, it is also going to make the prosecutors give them a chance to also charge him with the same exact thing. Donald Trump, this will allow them to, and realize this, they have inside information because they were communicating with representatives for Donald Trump. Donald Trump set them up and threw them under the bus like he does everybody, because once again I point out they went to him for a pardon and he refused to pardon them. Now he's trying to campaign on the lie that he is going to pardon them if he gets reelected. They know it is a lie, and that is why they have named him as a co-conspirator. They've learned to play by Donnie's own rules and throw him under the bus. They've decided since he threw them under the bus, they're going to throw him, make him come under the bus right along with him. Because let me tell you who Donnie did. For all of you who want to think Donald is some kind of great savior of America and some kind of Republican, he's not. Because instead of pardoning the Proud Boys and the people that he should have, he instead pardoned corrupt Democrat leaders that were in prison. He set them free. He ran on the campaign promise that he was going to have them all locked up, when instead he set them all free. He had the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers locked up and pardoned corrupt Democrat leaders. I'll give you two names you can look up for yourself. Kwame Kilpatrick. He was the ex-Democrat mayor of, I think it was Detroit, who was serving prison time for corruption. And he also pardoned Rod Blagojevich, who was the Illinois Democrat governor. That's the people. That's just two names that I've given you. He also pardoned some known Satanists. That rapper Lil Wayne, he pardoned him. He's a known satanic worshiper. His videos show who he worships. He sees himself as Satan. That's the type of people Trump pardoned. And that's why the Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, and all of these people that were the dedicated Trump people that stayed with him to the end. That's why they all are working against Donald Trump now, because they saw exactly what he was. They saw him for who he truly was. They saw that he was a snake in the grass and nothing more than an undercover Democrat who was sent in undercover by the Democrats to divide and conquer the Republican Party. Exactly what he did in the midterm elections was hand the Democrats an easy win, and he's trying to do that for the 2024 presidential election. He wants to hand the Democrats another easy win. There is a candidate for the Republican Party that can, in fact, win, and his name is Ron DeSantis. And let me tell you, all this stuff that happened with this lockdown and shutdown and all this stuff, this nonsense that occurred, Ron DeSantis is actually suing the powers that be who were involved in all of that. That's how you know he's the real deal. That's how you know he's a leader that we can count on, because he didn't shut down his state like the rest of them did. He didn't shut down his state like how Donald Trump, when Donald Trump was trying to shut the entire country down, Ron DeSantis kept his state open. That's why Donald Trump wanted to be in Florida. That's why AOC and all these other ones were caught. These other Democrats were caught vacationing in Florida. They knew what was going on. They knew that Ron DeSantis wasn't going to be fooled by what was happening. So this is a decisive blow and victory for the Proud Boys. They know exactly what they're doing. They have learned to play by Donald Trump's own rules to conquer him. And they are now throwing him under the bus and destroying any chance at him winning the presidency in 2024. But understand, Donald Trump's goal is he's okay if he doesn't win. His whole goal, more so than anything else, is to hand the Democrats an easy win. You have to stand up for what's right, people, and see through what Donald Trump is. You have to see the truth. You have to see he was nothing but an undercover Democrat. He was a snake in the grass. And the funny part about it is, he's not going to win in 2024. This absolutely shows that he's not going to win. And now for all of these already proven failed Trump prophets, watch them start crawfishing back, walking back their Trump prophecies for 2024. That's going to be the funniest part. That's going to be the absolutely hilarious part, because me and many others have already recorded and documented their 2024 Trump, the President Returns prophecy. Timothy Dixon actually said that Trump, and I have that recorded, that's what's going to be devastating to him. That's going to be the final straw when I show and remind people that Timothy Dixon said that Donald Trump and Lauren Boebert that Donald Trump was going to win 2024, and his vice president would be Lauren Boebert, and they would have 2 consecutive terms. I have that video. And that's going to be the final nail in Timothy Dixon's coffin, when his whole ministry is built on his savior, who is Donald Trump. That's where he made the mistake. He didn't build a ministry for Jesus Christ. He built a ministry, a lying divination ministry, for himself and Donald Trump. Y'all make sure to share this, people. This is incredible, the fact that they have learned to play by Donald Trump's rules and throw him under the bus, since he threw them under the bus. God bless.